Hello, everybody. So, I'm in Hornbach. I'm here. I did it. First checkpoint. Celebratory hat wiggle. Yeah, no, interesting. It was supposed to be because, the towns leading between. I, I just, I know Google is in like, a beta walk phase, but it's just like, oh my god. I had a big nope moment today. So, I look at the map, and I'm like, alright, I got this. I just have to, find Crow and this. Oh, and nice little notification bing. So, that's oodles of coolness. But yeah, I was like, no, I got this. I know what towns I need to hit. I know what's in between. And, I know to not head to these towns. I got this. Lady was nice, big breakfast. I packed myself 4 sandwiches. I ate 2. I'm still hungry. I'm considering eating the other 2 right now, or maybe just one, and then saving the other one for tomorrow because there's no breakfast, but there's like a market or something in the morning. But yeah, so I'm like, I got this. So I walk out of the hotel room and like I see the scallop shell and I'm like, yeah, and it's pointing this way, and I'm like, okay, a little weird, but let me read that sign. Turn around and read the sign. Scallop shells pointing this way, so I'm like, I have 2 scallop shells pointing in opposite directions, but one of them was like, oh, the town that you're looking for is that way, and it's only like 5-6 kilometers away, and I was like, all right, awesome. Start walking, walking the path, and then there's a split, and there's signs, but neither of them indicate that they are to a town. It's just street names. And I'm just like, there's no scallop. There's no scallop. This is. So I see some more street signs, and the other one just leads into the woods. And I was like, all right, let me go read those more street signs. Go over there. Still nothing. It just ups, towns that are like in the opposite direction of where I need to go. So I'm like, what? So I had like these 2 paths and then a forest, and I was like, I swear to God. So I start trucking through the fucking forest. It's fine. It's and dandy. And then I find one of those like little, hut things that people, hide in when they're hunting deer. There's a gun in there, like big old ghillie wrapped gun. And I'm just like, okay, so somebody's here in the forest. So I'm like, whatever. So I keep walking, like, just around the bend, and I see a bunch of boxes in a circle, but it's like kind of grass over it. So I'm like, all right, that's like a sitting area. And the next sits here, just bones, like just a big, scapula and like another bone. And I'm just like, okay, that's odd. There's just like a shoulder and it looks like a leg bone. And I look up and I just like see the rest of it thrown about, and I'm like, that doesn't seem what? Usually if an animal dies or gets eaten, it's the bones are in one pile. This animal was like all over the forest floor. They were picked clean. So I'm like, all right, this has probably been here for a while. I was like, whatever, keep walking, keep walking. And there's just a big old deer skull there, and I'm like, nope, I'm done, I'm out of here. And I've seen enough horror movies to know where this is going, so I just like start trucking through the forest, and it takes me to the top of a hill that overlooks a whole town that I just came from. And I checked the time; it's been like an hour, so I'm like, it's an hour in the forest again. And like I'm looking around this hill, seeing there's a way down. There's like a fence, and there's like one goat, and he's like staring at me, and I'm like, whatever, goat. Like I see the road, and like Google's like, go that way. And I'm like, I'm not walking along the side of the highway again. I'm not doing it. Last time I found 2 dead piggies, and it was just 2 baby dead piggies, and I found a pig pelt. I was tempted to take it, but I was like, I don't know if it's been properly treated. I mean, it looked like it had, but I was just like, it was a pig pelt. Whatever. It was a weird day. Very weird days. So I'm like, man, I have to walk back through this spooky forest. So I start trekking back. And like, when I'm walking, I kind of squeak, So like I kind of make noise, which is good. So if there's animals, they hear me, but it's also bad because I kind of can't hear some stuff, somebody sneaking up on me. So I'm walking. And like I heard a dog bark. So I stopped and I hear people talking, and it's a quiet forest because I did one of these and it echoed. So like I hear people talking, and it's like, it's echoing, and I'm just like, oh, there's people here. And like I hear them talking like with 2 other guys and a dog. They're like laughing and they did something about a deer, and I'm just like, that's probably their gun. So I was like, nope, I'm out of here. I start running, and there's like this uh, log wood pile farm kind of thing, and like the path goes around it. And I was like, dude, I can just go through it. I kind of like slid down the hill, and then I almost started to run, but like I stopped because I was so close. There was rope. I would have tripped, but like the rope was attached to the cowbell, and like I look around and like I follow the rope and I see it's like a perimeter around the wood farm. So I guess like if an animal comes walking about, if like someone tries to steal their wood, I don't know. But I was like, I like I stepped over it and I like shuffled and like I stepped over the other line and I just like quickly started walking back into town. And I was like, okay. I went back to those signposts where the two scallop shells were. They were doing this. One of the scallop shells had like the eye, which is like the tourist information. So I was like, all right, I'll go to that. But the thing is, it's like pointed to a walkway, and then there's a bridge, and then a road. So I'm like, which right do you want? So I start walking. I just take the sidewalk, and there's a wooden carved map of the town, like all the different paths, and it says nothing about the Way of St. James. I'm just staring at it like, where am I? Where am I? And like this guy and his kid, like, walk by because, the park's right there. The kid just pulls right up to me and just like, doesn't really give me a stink eye, but just like looks at me. I'm just like, okay, well, kid. They go off, and I'm like, all right, the hotel's right there. I might as well go and ask them which way do I go. I don't go outside. I go back in, and she's like, oh, you're back. And I'm like, yeah, I went into the forest and I got lost. Because I've been gone for like an hour or two. So she's like, and I'm like, do you know which way I'm supposed to go? And she's like, you just wait here. We'll get someone to take you. And I was like, what? And like one of the other customers was confused and he kind of booked it out. So he wasn't like in charge of it. And like, the chef, who's also the owner, like recruited somebody who turned out to be the dad I just saw earlier. So funny because this guy I feel like was trying to be, like a badass. He's got like his hat on, he's got like, that just the mustache and the 5 o'clock shadow, like the big jacket, but like, you can tell it's like a leather jacket, and underneath that leather jacket is a hoodie, because you can tell. And he's just like, trying to I'm just like, what are you doing? I just saw you with your kid on a scooter, It's just like, this is funny. So he was supposed to drive me to like the next, like a good next starting point, and we got there and we found one scallop shell, and we asked somebody, and he's like, yeah, go past the church, see a scallop shell, and then it was just really obscene obstructions, and we tried to like we looked around, and he's like, do you see any other shells? And I was like, no. And then he goes to the town and he's like, yeah, the sidewalk just leads to a road, and he's like, all right, fuck it, I'm just taking you to Hornbach. And I'm like, okay. So got here, lets me out, and he's like, look, it says the Aqua's Way, and there's like 3 shells. And I was just like, yeah. So that was cool. So I'm here, and I went to the church, which is a hotel now, and apparently uber famous. And if I remember correctly, I think it was built in like 742, so it's like really old. But they've modernized it and stuff. But it's just, I got free apples from there, so I'm definitely gonna see if I can grab some more apples from there tomorrow. Lady was nice. I got a stamp from there, so it's like, yay! It's funny because like you see stamp, 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 and then it's like 6 days there's nothing, and then stamp. It's like they didn't have stamps. So now I'm here in Hornbach, which is my first major checkpoint. The next one is Metz, which is in France, and I did the whole phone thing online, so hopefully my phone works in France. If not, oh my god. I mean, it seems like that the path is better marked here. I just don't want to follow it and then find out I'm going backwards. But I don't think I am, because it looks like it leads north out of here. So, I try to look at I think you could hear the church bells. So, you can like, kind of like, okay, seems like it's more commonplace now and stuff. Also, I found some stuff I don't need, so I'm going to try to send that back to home base. And while I'm there, I'm going to buy some stamps so I can send some postcards to my mom. Because I just like have a pile of like postcards and I'm like, I gotta send this. It's taking a broom. But yeah, I'm gonna send back the mittens, the snow pants, the tiger I found, panda, the bullet casings I found during New Year's Eve. Just weird, nifty stuff I found. It shouldn't cost that much. I mean, it's being shipped to Starland, so. But yeah, I can feel my pockets crying. And I think, like, I'll still call ahead because it's like, I found out that the information place here, the tourist info boutique, whatever, is closed till February. And I'm just like, why are you closed till February? Like, what? The lady at the church/hotel gave me a map, but like, it's not the map, it's just a map, that can kind of help me. So, we'll see how that goes. But, I think the lady whose house I'm staying at, by the way, I have the entire bottom floor to myself. It's a kitchen, it's a bathroom, it's a living room, and then it's the bedroom. I have a whole house. I think it was what, $50? I don't know. It's like 50 or 35. I don't know. All I know is that there's like something called Martina's Guest House, so that's like $70, and then the church hotel is like 90. So I was like, So it's just like, oh my god, if people could do Patreon, that'd be great. But I'm not that entertaining. I find more entertainment stuff. I don't know, I guess when I get to hotels, I'll be like, yo, can I like work here for a day and get just a place to sleep? I have a sleeping bag. I'll sleep in the closet, just something. Man, I'm gonna eat the other sandwich. I'm hungry. It's only like 6. But yeah, we're here at the first check mark. The path seems well marked, but it's like, I don't know. I'd rather, find a place instead of just be stranded out there and be like, ah. Also, I should note that if I do get stranded in a forest, I will be sleeping in those hunter little things because they're perfect cover. You got like just this one window and then there's shelter and there's a door. So like if I get lost, I'm gonna be in that thing and be like, sleeping bag and be like, all right, no one bug me. Freaking forest, man. I find the weirdest stuff in them. So weird. So weird. Oh, there's a lot of mugs up there. That's cool. Looking. But yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna wake up early, go to the post office, deliver stuff, get stamps, and then gonna get some apples from that church hotel, and then have to come back and grab all my stuff and pay, and then just start walking to wherever, because it's like an enigma. From Hornbach to Metz, they talk about, they're like, yeah, you start in Hornbach and you end in Metz. And it's like, that's cool, where'd I go? And they're like, you start in Hornbach and you end in Metz. And it's like, that's okay. But like, where, what towns should I be shooting for? Is there like a house? And you're like, yeah. But I do know there's a hostel. Forgot what town. But I do know there's a hostel. And they offer nights for pilgrim travelers. So try to definitely go for that. I kind of want to like buy a shell or something, or maybe I'll find one. I'll be like, huzzah! So yeah, I'm yet to run into any other travelers. I mean, I talked to a lot of people. A lot of old ladies. They love talking to me, and I'm just like, whatever. I think it's because my hair is up and I look more approachable than with my hair down and my back. So, but yes, man, that church bell's going. We made it to first major checkpoint. And like I said, you guys can comment and be like, I want to see the dirt road. I want to see this. I want to see that. And I will do my best to get it because, I'm just trucking. I'm just walking. If I could somehow just like strap a camera to my forehead and like live stream the whole thing, I would. But, I don't have technology. And like this battery does not last long. So I'd rather use it for finding a place to sleep than, you looking at a forest for 30 minutes and then it dies. happened today? No, not really. Just that was about the extent of it. Got to my first major trip lately. Which means I will be in France soon. So I will have to learn basic French. Bonjour. Crap, how do you say thank you? No, gracias is Spanish. Oh god, I am going to be so lost. I'll be like German, English, no, just French. Okay, bonjour, rendezvous. Oh, oh, yeah, no. So I'll be playing with the app Duolingo, see if I can learn some French and whatnot. But until then, I hope everyone has a lovely day because it's Sunday and whatnot.